NajaDiamond.com, coming to you today to talk about how to choose a hairstylist. So if you guys don't already know, I have moved to Panama City, Florida. Yes, Panama City Beach, Florida. Right here, like in the Gulf part of Florida. And this is probably my third move in the last 3 years, maybe. So anyway, I have gone through a lot of growing pains and a lot of lessons learned when it comes to finding a hairstylist in the area that you live at. So I thought I would just kind of share some of those tips and some of those things that I've kind of learned over the years, and yeah, what I do when I'm looking for a new hairstylist, because it just happens way too often for me. I just move way too much to be able to be consistent with one hairstylist. So yeah, a couple of my tricks that I like to stick with is, number one, since I've been getting my hair done for a very long time. If you guys don't know, I wear extensions, I wear weave, full weave, with the exception of like a little bit of my leave out. And not everyone can do a good weave, period, point blank. Like, it takes some skills, and some of these people out here don't have no skills, and they don't even have no business doing nobody's hair. But this is how you eliminate those, like, that, oh my gosh, and I paid all this money and I hate my hair situations. We've all been there. I know I have. So anyway, number one thing that I do is know what I want. You cannot go into a place and not know what you want or expect the person to read your mind. Period. Like, it's really that simple. Like, if you know that you want to wear your hair, you know, in a ponytail, if you want to wear your weave in a ponytail, you need to let her know that. If you know that you want to have some of your hair left out, you need to let them know that. If you want all, like, if you want full weave, if you want a left part, right part, whatever it is, then you need to let them know that up front before you even sit down in the chair. Number two is communication. This is so important, guys. Don't be scared to speak up and let them know what it is you want and what it is that you expect. Let them know your expectations. Don't be scared to ask them questions. Don't be scared to ask them how long have they been doing hair. You know, if they, you know, I don't know, have been featured in any hair magazines, or, you know, where did they go to school, or, you know, what kind of techniques do they know, are they familiar with. Very point blank, closed mouths don't get fed. I know y'all heard that before. Closed mouths don't get fed. You need to speak up. If you ask for a trim and you look down and you see 3 inches of your hair gone, hello, excuse me, what are you doing? I need to see a mirror. Don't wait until she turns you around and then you like, oh, I asked for a trim. Why are you cutting so much? No, I like to be involved in the entire process. So turn me around, let me know what's happening. I'm touching, I'm feeling. I want to know what products you're using on me. I want to know all of those things before I go into you know, a situation with a hairstylist. I am natural. I like to be able to protect my natural hair as much as possible. So I'll ask them, do you specialize in natural hair? Do you know how to care for natural hair? A lot of people will just, they don't know how to care for natural hair. All they know how to do is weave. So if that's all you care about, then that person might be right for you. But if you want to also protect your natural hair, you know, ask them what kind of products do they use. Do they use sulfate-free products? Do they use, you know, all natural organic products? Do they have a steamer or a dehumidifier, if that's what you like? You know, if you like a deep conditioner, ask them what kind of conditioner do they use. What kind of products. Me, I kind of know my hair, and I know what brands work and what brands don't work on my hair. So if I know that, hey, you're using all Motions products, that's not, to me, a professional brand. Like, I can get that at the drugstore, I can get that at Walmart. Sometimes, not to say that all Walmart brands are bad, but if I know that I need a salon quality product or whatever in my hair, it works better, then that's what I'm going to ask for. That's what I'm going to ask you, if that's what you do. If you don't, then you're probably not the right fit for me. No biggie. Just move on. What did they say? Hairdressers are like buses. Next, wait, miss one, next 15, one coming. I don't know who sang that song, but I know it because it be on the radio all the time. Anyway. Number 3, ask questions. Like I just said, Ask them what kind of products do they use, what kind of techniques are they familiar with, what kind of, you know, I think one hairdresser asked them, do they know how to do the fold over method? She asked me, what is that? That might be a problem for you. The fold over method is when they take your tracks and they fold them over. They do not cut the tracks. If that's a hairstylist that all she does is know how to cut the tracks, I might not want to work with her. Why? Because cutting the tracks can make your hair shed more. If you run your hair through it like this and all you get is hair, it's probably because you've cut your tracks. It's actually a very simple method to just be able to sew the track down, fold it over, sew it back, fold it over, sew it back. I don't like my tracks cut. Why? Because I know what I like, because I've been through that trial and error and I know what works for me. If she can't carry on a professional conversation, move on. Move on. She should know, you know, certain terms. She should be a professional when she's first meeting you, when she's talking to you. If she's like, hey girl, yeah, you know, just come on in and da-da-da, like, just, I can't stand the ghetto, ooh, let's be friends, I don't even know you type of scenario. No, be professional. I am a customer and I am hiring you to do a job, period, point blank. I like someone that is professional when I go into a situation. Now, from there on, it comes to my point number 5. No, point number 4. Personality matters. When you're with that person, you're going to be with that, when that person is doing your hair, you're going to be with that person anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, maybe even longer at a time. So yes, you want someone that is personable. You want someone that, you know, you feel comfortable with, that has a good personality. I've gone in hairdressers where the only thing they said to me was, dig on my chair right there. That's it? That's all you're going to say to me? The entire time she did my hair. Mind you, my hair was banging. So, you gonna pick and choose. It's like finding a man. He ain't gonna be perfect, okay? She ain't gonna be perfect. Whoever your hairstylist is, they not gonna be perfect. Now, something like that, it does actually matter to me. That one particular hairstylist that I'm talking about, yes, my hair was laid, but at the same time, I felt uncomfortable in her chair the whole time. I don't know what it was about her, but she just seemed like she just had an attitude, and I never went back. Now, once you've kind of done all these things and, you know, you kind of have that initial conversation with them, you kind of ask them all the questions you wanted to ask them. You can either do this on the phone or you can do it in person. You kind of got a little bit of a good vibe with them. You've been able to evaluate their customer service, their professionalism, as well as their interpersonal skills. And you say, hey, I want to, you know, spend my time and spend my money with this person. Getting your hair done is not cheap. It's not cheap, okay? So it's an investment. You want to definitely make sure that, you know, you are giving your business to someone that deserves it. So I hope these tips helped you, and I hope that there will be something that you can really use for the future in your hunt to find a stylist. I have just moved to Panama City, Florida, like I said in the beginning of the video, and I did find a stylist, and I really did like her. So we had this entire conversation. I let her know exactly how I wanted my hair. I let her know how many bundles. I let her know like what type of trimming to use. I let her know what kind of products to use. I don't like a lot of products on my hair to weigh my hair down. Some stylists would like to use oil sheen and stuff like that on your weave. I don't do none of that. So she was very good at interpreting, you know, my wishes and exactly what it is that I wanted. Her name is Azsha. Shout out to Azsha at Hair Cafe, at Hair Cafe in Panama City, Florida. So yeah, I'm going to, if you're in the area, I will leave her information at the bottom bar. I actually would recommend her. Yeah, I hope these tips help you out, and if you guys have any more questions for me, if you want me to elaborate on anything, or if you guys have any horror stories about finding a stylist and it just going bad all the way wrong, please leave your comments down below. I like to hear those stories, and you know what, we can kind of help each other, give each other tips and stuff like that. So, because trust me, my search is not over. Like I said, I move a lot and I'm always learning new things. So anyway, if you guys, another thing that I forgot to say is Google the person person that you are trying to work with. If you get a referral from someone, I would suggest Google them. If they have a Facebook page, look them up, check out the comments. If there's any reviews on these people, read the reviews. Try to find as much information as you possibly can for this person, because that's what gives you a lot. Like usually the reviews and stuff like that, or a YouTube video or something like that, is usually the most raw, you know, uncut, unfiltered, you know, review of this person's work. So I will search. I do some cyber stalking. There is nothing wrong with cyber stalking, y'all. So get on Google, get on Facebook. And if these people don't have a website, if they don't have a Facebook page, if they don't have any of this, like to me, that speaks to your credibility. And you don't have none. If you're not a business person enough to at least have a website, or at least showcase your work, or a business line that I could call or something like that, then I might have a problem with it. I know, you know, us as black women, I have been in plenty of kitchens, okay? Have been somebody's sister, cousin, mama, baby mama, whoever, doing my hair, and trust me, it's nothing like going to a professional, you know, level salon and getting a good hairstyle done. I'm sorry, it's worth the money to me, and it's worth like me being comfortable and me being sure, and me having some validity in that person's work and what they're doing. So anyway, yeah, that's it. That's all I have. That's all I can think about right now. I did have notes and stuff so that I didn't forget anything. So I hope that those tips were helpful for you guys.